Bring on the Hawks! 18th pick in the NFL draft.
Hey, make us lunch. We're hungry.
Dallas still stinks. By the way, King Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you guys are doing well. You know, one of the things that I really wish I could do more of is Sixers stuff, you know. Sometimes it's just hard with the scheduling, and I probably don't do enough just general Sixers videos, something that I look forward to increasing over next year. But I did want to talk a little bit about the Sixers today really quick. I do have a couple Eagles videos coming after this, but I did want to put this out because the Sixers, they destroyed the Wizards. They double moonwalked their ass last night. They win the series 4-1, and now they're going to face, I think, a pretty tough Atlanta Hawks team. I like Trae Young. Some people don't like him. I like the guy. I think he's a player. I think he's a scorer. And I think this is going to be a much tougher series than the Washington Wizards were, especially with Joel Embiid having that slightly torn meniscus. We're going to have to really see how he handles it. Now, I don't know if there's a chance that he could injure that knee more. Meniscuses, I never had a meniscus tear. I've had some other knee problems, but never that. So I think it's really going to be about pain management for him. But I think that the way that the Sixers beat the Wizards last night, right, to clinch that series was great. To see Seth Curry step up, have like 30 points. When Embiid's not going to score, you really need Tobias Harris to be a scorer. He went out there, he did it. And then, of course, there's Ben Simmons, right? Now, a lot of people, who the hell is this car alarms going off? You hear this crap? You hear this? Every time I make a video, these people are loud. But anyways, a lot of people, really, they don't like Ben. There's a lot of criticism of Ben Simmons. I'm not one of them. I love Ben Simmons. Okay, I do. I like him a lot. My only issue with Ben Simmons is this. I have a couple issues with him. I'm not going to say that. But my big issue with Ben Simmons is that when you get fouled, you hit your free throws. Hit your free throws! You know what I'm saying? If he hit his free throws in Game 4, we might have pulled that game out. We might have pulled that game out. And to see them doing hack a Ben right now, it annoys me. To me, it's an insult. Okay? And I'm not going to say Ben doesn't go out and work on his free throws enough or anything like that. I don't know what he does. I don't know how he spends his time. But I know this. You have to hit your free throws. Okay? I think yesterday, it was like 5 of 7, something like that. 5 of 8. I forget what it exactly was, but he did a much better job. And you saw, after he hit a couple free throws, they kind of backed off on it a little bit. This is going to continue. Teams are going to continue to foul him, especially close in the fourth quarter games. He is going to have to hit those free throws. Now, a lot of people get on him, don't think he's aggressive enough at times, doesn't shoot enough, which I kind of agree with. But he does so many other things well, especially defensively, assists. He guy has a triple-double last night. I like Ben Simmons. I love him. Okay, I ain't getting rid of him. I have no intentions of that. But I want to see Ben Simmons start to hit his free throws. And if he does that, I got no problem with him. Just make sure you hit it, okay? You never see them hack a Embiid because Embiid hits his free throws. Embiid can shoot. Now that's the guy I love. It's so funny to me, last offseason, people were like, would you trade Joel Embiid? I'm like, there's one guy you don't trade. You don't trade Joel Embiid because nobody can match up against him in this league. And if Embiid's out there, the Sixers got a chance to win this whole thing. That's just how I feel. Without him, it's going to be much harder. And I don't know how this injury is going to be a factor or not. But to see the Sixers step up the way they did yesterday, I thought was a big deal. And Tyrese Maxey's got to play more. He's got to play more. This kid's an absolute star. What a good rookie. This kid gets better and better, more confident. And I really thought, especially early in the first half, when the Sixers were they weren't playing their best ball early on yesterday, I thought he really kept them in it. Tyrese Maxey's a stud. He's a stud. He's got to play more. Seth Curry, Danny Green. This team looks so different than Brett Brown. And this is what I'm saying. I need to do more Sixers videos because this was the one thing, that I talked a lot about with Brett Brown and the Sixers stuff that I did last year was that they just stood around. There was no space. There was no movement. Totally, completely different. Doc Rivers, great coach. Great coach. I love him. Okay? But the Sixers, they advanced. They're going to play the Atlanta Hawks now. And I think that the Sixers, this is a tough matchup. I think this is a tougher matchup than some people may think. I do think the Sixers will win this series in 6. I've got the Sixers winning this series in 6 games and then going to the Eastern Conference Finals versus the Milwaukee Bucks. That's right, because I think the Bucks are going to beat Brooklyn. That is my big upset. I think it's going to happen. And I think the Bucks, I think they're a tougher matchup for the Sixers than the Brooklyn Nets. That's just my opinion. We'll see. But going to be a hell of a series. I should be streaming that game on Sunday, game 1. As far as the rest of the games, going to try to do the first 2 games. Now next week I am traveling. I am out of town, really, possibly today. But I'm going out of town. I'll be in North Carolina. So it'll be a little harder for me to stream. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. If I can, I will. If I can't, I won't. That's just all I'm going to talk. But at least I'll try to do some videos talking about the Sixers, talking about the series, if I can't stream. Other than that, we'll definitely be streaming Sunday, whether I'm here or in Vegas. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. Of course, don't be a dingbat. New York Knicks stink, man. They stink, all these New York fans. The New York fans, the Knicks fans, they're the Giant fans. Totally delusional, out of touch. They're talking, we hope our Knicks play you guys in the second round because the Knicks are going to beat the Sixers. You can't even beat the Hawks. You couldn't beat them and force 1 extra game so we get extra rest for our man Embiid. Man, Knicks, you stink.